Sawadee Krap. This is Ajarn Ken again, and this is my video diary of how I'm getting on when I'm learning the Thai language. As you probably know, if you've seen the videos, I'm learning Thai, and I teach English university students to work in the aviation industry. And I decided to enroll into a Thai school I think it's helpful, you know, if I'm speaking Thai or if I'm speaking English and helping my students, I think Thai is really important because it gets across some barriers and I begin to understand how they really feel, you know. So this is my diary. If you're on here and if you're on the website, please feel free to click on any of the sponsors links we've got, as I do all this for free, and if I can help and support me, it would be fantastic. Thank you very much. So this is lesson number 10, and I've titled this one Making Merit and the Present Continuous Tense. So the last lesson I learned about some conjunctions and prepositions in the Thai language. And the first thing that I learned today in the lesson in Thai, and it's something that's very important in Thai culture, and that is to make merit. Now, making merit, for those that don't know, is the act of giving something in the knowledge that if you give goodness, then goodness comes back to you. And the phrase for making merit is Taam, kwaam. Taam, kwaam is usually done at the temple when Thais will go to pray and give offerings to the monk. Now, the offerings can be anything from a garland of jasmine to a big bucket of toiletries. You know, you've maybe seen them if you've been to Thailand, a big bucket of orange toiletries. Since monks are meant to not buy anything and rely solely on the offerings of everyone, I guess it's like a kind of vow of poverty. And you'll see monks walking around the streets very early in the morning, maybe 6 AM, 7 AM, and people will be buying food for them from the local sellers on the streets to give to the monks to take back to the monastery or the temple. And so when they're in Thailand, remember and Taam, kwaam. In fact, why don't you just make the world a better place and make merit today, just for the sake of it, to make the world a better place, and wherever you are, yeah, you don't need to come to Thailand to make merit. So the present continuous tense. Today I learned about the present con, the present continuous tense in Thai. In English we use the verb to be, but in Thai there are 3 verbs in the verb to be. Really, there are 3 verbs really. We've got you, and I think you is used more when we're talking about someone or something that is in a particular place. We've got gamlang, and now this is used before the verb to show the present con, yeah? And we've got pen, which is to show a state. So we've got 3 verb to be's. We've got you, gamlang, and pen. So we can use this structure, yeah? We've got the structure gamlang plus verb. So we can say kun gamlang tamarai. What are you doing now? Kun gamlang tamarai. What are you doing now? We can have the verb plus you. We can say kun tamarai yo. Kun tamarai yo. And we can have gamlang plus verb plus you. So gamlang plus verb plus you, which would be kun gamlang tamarai yo. So the 3 structures: gamlang plus verb, verb plus you, gamlang plus verb plus you. But I get the feeling that it's the last example with gamlang plus verb plus you. It's very, very formal. Written Thai may use the first example, which is gamlang plus verb, and spoken Thai will be the second example, which is verb plus you. But I'm going to show you some examples using gamlang. Okay, so this is what I learned today. We've got bom gamlang rian. Bom gamlang rian. I am studying. Bom, I, gamlang rian, I'm studying. We've got pom gamlang potorisap. I'm speaking on the telephone. Pom gamlang torisap. I'm speaking on the phone. Note that the word for cell phone or mobile phone in Thai is difficult to say this one, is mutu, which I think means handheld. Or me is hand, and generally telephone is torisap. Okay, so mutu is mobile phone and torisap is telephone. So figure out this sentence. We've got Mary gamlang pod torisap gap kun chamai. Mere gamlang pod torisap gap kun chamai. Me shai mere me dai gamlang pod gap pom. So figure out what, see if you can figure out this, okay? Mere gamlang pod torisap gap kun chamai. Me shai mere me dai gamlang pod gap pom. So the first sentence goes, Mary gamlang pod torisap. Mary is speaking on the telephone. Gap kun, with you, isn't she, chamai? Mary gamlang pod torisap. Gap kun, chamai? Mary is speaking on the telephone with you, isn't she? Me shai. Mary me dai gamlang pod gap pom. Me shai. No, definitely not. Mary me dai gamlang pod. Mary isn't speaking gap pom with me. Me shai Mary me dai gamlang pod gap pom. Mary's not speaking with me. Kaljai mai, understand? Well, the first one is Mary speaking on the phone with you, and the reply is no, Mary isn't speaking on the phone with me. Another thing that I learned today was the phrase I think that. I think that. I use that quite a lot in English, and I guess a lot of people do. And certainly in Thai we use it a lot as well. So I think that in Thai we can say pom kit wa. Pom kit wa. Pom I, kit think, wa that. Pom kit wa. I think that. So we've got some vocabulary which we can use in the next few examples. We've got Sami, which is husband, Praya, which is wife, Luka, customer, Pen Rum Gan, which is colleague or co-worker. So we've got Sami, husband, Praya, wife, Luka, customer, Pen Rum Gan, which is colleague or co-worker. Difficult, no? So let's have a look at the previous sentence, and we can now use that with the new example of the vocabulary. We can say Pom kit wa kau gamlang pod gap pen rum ngan. Pom kit wa kau gamlang pod gap pen rum ngan. I think that she is speaking with her co-workers or colleagues. Pom kit wa, I think that. Kau gamlang pod, she is speaking. Gap pen rum ngan, with her co-workers. Okay, so pom kit wa kau gamlang pod gap pen rum ngan. So let's have some more vocabulary that I've learned. We've got sangahan, which is order food. Sangahan. Sangan. This is like giving an order but to do a job, yeah? So sangahan, which is order food, and sangan, which is an order to do a job. We've got conserp, which is waiter or waitress, conserp. Rap sangahan, to take order for a food. Rap sangahan, to take an order for a food. John gamlang an nang su. John gamlang an nang su, which is John is reading a book. John gamlang an nang su. Kau gamlang tam kan ban chamai. Kau gamlang tam kan ban chamai. He's doing his homework, isn't he? Kau gamlang tam kan ban chamai. He's doing his homework, and the reply would be no, he isn't doing his homework, which is me shai kau me dai gamlang tam kan ban. Me shai kau me dai gamlang tam kan ban. I'm going to say these again, right? He's doing his homework, isn't he? Kau gamlang tam kan ban chamai. Kau gamlang tam kan ban chamai. And the reply, no, he isn't doing his homework, which is me shai kau me dai gamlang tam kan ban. Me shai kau me dai gamlang tam kan ban. Wow, I love these big sentences, you know. I feel like we're putting a lot of structure together. So I think that's enough for now, and I really enjoy this, you know. I really enjoy learning Thai and revision, doing and seeing how it all comes together, and I hope you enjoy. And if you've got any comments or questions or suggestions, then let me know, you know. And as I said, if you can click on any of the sponsors on the website, that'd be fantastic as well. And remember that Thai is an intonation language. when speaking, which means that the words can be different depending on the tone that you say it in. And again, I'll say again, I'm not that good. I just want to get the words in some sort of order and structure, so please bear with me. So until next time, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks very much. Sawadee ka.